Welcome back. We want to promise that we would show Sean Hafer's broom. Actually, the broom that he had,
he took.
He wanted to take it back and put a handle on it. But what he did was he basically took this and bent it in this shape, and it stayed in that position.
It stayed in that shape once he bent it out there.
And
then
he actually
put
this on the bottom, but he's donated this to the station. And
he's donated that to me. He said, "You can keep that." Looking at me, not the station.
He handed it your way, but he was looking me right in the eye.
No, he gave it to you first, and I snatched it. And then he said, "You can keep that." So isn't this beautiful?
She's not letting go.
This is mine.
Let's introduce the guests that are here.
Yes, I'm thrilled to death. This is Bette Gould, who's not only a fantastic runner and a dear, dear friend of mine. She's an omelet maker extraordinaire, and so is Carol Abel. And you are with the Business Professional Women's Association, and this is Omelet Brunch number
32.
32.
Wow.
Whoa.
And you have these 3 times a year?
Once a year. Oh yeah, every Saturday, right, ladies?
You're trying to kill us.
It's a huge just the dicing of the onions and the peppers.
It's a lot of work.
And mushrooms
a lot of work.
and stuff. Yes,
it's a lot
of
prep work the day before, and then it takes.
And we get there very early.
Very early in the morning to get it set up and
Do
get
you have
the
one
grills
omelet,
going.
or do you specialize in whatever you want?
What we do is the people come in and we have let's see, onions, green peppers,
mushrooms,
making me hungry.
ham, cheese, and you can choose what you want on your omelet, and we make it right there for you.
That's great.
They have little hot pads, and so they watch you make the omelet.
Exactly, and then we have biscuits and with jam on, and then we make the flaming omelets, dessert omelets.
This is a Saturday morning, is that right?
It's a Saturday morning. It's April 9th.
Yeah. Starts at
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay.
8 till noon.
So we do.
It's brunch, 8 to noon. 8 to noon is brunch. We're okay with brunch.
Sure. And I want to give you each 2 tickets.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, very good. All right, Bob, you got the broom.
You can take the broom. I'll take
some, okay?
The eats are more important.
Yeah.
So we hope you'll come and
Sure.
enjoy the omelets. They're very, very
I bet
good.
they are. I
And
love
it's all
omelets.
you can eat.
So you can come back.
You can come back in line and get it.
We really
Absolutely.
want to recommend people when they get up in the morning not to even eat anything. Don't even drink coffee.
No.
Yeah.
Just come right on
because
down.
we've got coffee and we've got a
Juice.
juice.
Right.
Something like that.
Now, where's this going to be located?
It's at the American Legion Hall.
Okay.
And
On Market Street.
on Market Street, and the cost is $5 for adults, and children under 6 and under are free.
If they're accompanied with a paying adult.
Yes.
We assume they would be.
Otherwise, don't turn your children.
Do not drop your children.
This is a fundraiser for scholarships. We give out, right now we're giving out 6 scholarships a year, and we'll announce those winners in May.
And can you tell us the scholarship names? Or the categories of the scholarships?
Well, some are in the names of
Yeah,
individuals.
we have
Okay.
B. Lewis gives a scholarship through BPW, and that is for continuing education past freshman year. Mary James gives a scholarship, and that's also continuing their education. We have the Esther Lyle scholarship, and that is for technical training, like if they're going to a trade school or something like that. And do you want to do the other one?
Virginia Hirsch, which is for an individual who would be returning to college after an absence of 2 or more years. And then we also have the Mountain Home BPW Scholarship, which is for someone who is coming right out of high school, going on to college. And the last one we have is the Alina Apollo Scholarship for single parents who are attending college. So
These are great for kids getting out of school. I mean, where they may not be getting full scholarships, these would fit right into what they're continuing
And people
education.
returning to school and single parents, they all have different criteria. And there's a selection committee who decides, anonymously who has won each scholarship. And then we have a small dinner for them to award them their scholarships in May.
Yeah.
So this is our major fundraiser for that.
What do you women do the rest of the year? I know you probably meet once a month.
We have a very long history in Mountain Home. The actual BPW started in 1919 on a national level, and 1944 in Mountain Home here. And our local has been one of the most active in the state for many, many years. One year, I think it was '02, we had both the national president and the state president were from Mountain Home the same year.
Right.
So the first year that we actually started in 1944, we were influential in passing the stock law.
The state stock law.
Right, which kept, made farmers and ranchers responsible for their livestock. Before that, if you hit a cow when you're driving, you had to pay the farmer for the cow.
Really? Okay.
And so now it's reversed, and the farmer is responsible for that animal, for keeping him on his property.
Right,
And
right.
so that was one of our actually first.
Good.
And then we started the first library in Mountain Home, and it was in the elevator shaft of the courthouse, where the elevator shaft is now. Obviously not
Really?
going out. And let's see, what are some
We've
of the
helped fund different, whatever the need has been with the library, we've continually tried to help fund that too.
Now,
Right.
what's the criteria to be a member of BPW for people who don't know?
Join.
Just join, basically.
There are
Absolutely.
no occupational criteria.
No, there aren't.
None.
Okay,
None.
because people, they say, well, business and professional. Because I know when I joined one time, I said, well, I'm a teacher, don't I belong to somebody else? I said, no, you're a professional.
Absolutely.
I said, yes, I am. So.
I mean, even a housewife to me is a professional.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a career.
Okay.
It's a career, and so we
So people
welcome
who,
anybody.
women who want, but it is women only.
No.
No.
Oh,
When I belonged to a chapter up in Wisconsin, we actually had some men who were members. Never changed
Are
the
they
name.
a full-blood member, or are they in a support
No,
staff?
no, they're full
Okay.
member.
Full blood. You know,
We have
full
one male member here in Mountain Home.
Sure.
And there's another one down in Hot Springs. And so there are a few.
And they don't have
in
a
the
problem
joint.
with the women part of the
Apparently
group?
not.
the only man in a room of 50 women, they don't have a problem at all. It's
A great way to meet women, right?
Yeah. Would you like to join, Dan?
Lots of fun.
So do you do flaming omelets?
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
ate them one year.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, you said that.
They're dessert omelets, and
Okay.
they have usually apricot jelly in the center, and they powdered sugar on top.
Or
and-
strawberry.
Now, can you pick either or? You say it's all you can eat. You can eat one and then come back
No,
and
no,
get a
you
dessert.
can have both. yeah.
Both. And you can come back again and have
And the
both.
cost is how much?
$5.
Per adult?
Yep.
Yeah. It's a bargain.
That's a
It
good
really
deal.
That's
is.
all you
Good
can
deal.
eat, especially an omelet.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
And what about the
goodness.
coffee? And is that extra? Or
No, everything's
No.
good.
Everything.
What's wrong with you people?
And you could have plain cheese, ham, peppers, mushrooms.
Oh, and we have
onions.
egg beaters too. If you can't have eggs,
okay,
we
so-
actually offer egg
Okay.
beater
Mhm.
omelets.
We do.
You know, so we try to. You could have a veggie egg beater omelet if you've got
Okay, if you're
health
vegetarian.
issues.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely. Stuff.
We're also having a bake sale where
Oh,
you
that's
purchase
right.
items.
The bake sale's groovy.
So what I suggest is going to our omelet brunch, then going to the garage sale that the Twin Lakes Choral Society is having,
Right.
and then going to the circus. I mean,
You
know.
can have a full day.
You can have a full
Is that
day.
all on the same weekend?
All on the
It's all
same
the same
day.
weekend.
It's April 9th.
Since
April
you guys are the
8 to
last
noon.
on the show, and people usually come in at the very last, we've amassed a large viewing audience right now. So your appeal is to tell them where to go when.
8 o'clock to us first.
That's a.m.
8 a.m. at the American Legion Hall in Mountain Home on Market Street. And if you can buy a ticket at First National Bank, or you can call Cindy Young, and I don't have her phone number written down.
We have a number
Okay.
up on the screen.
Okay,
Which will
and
suffice,
or
I
you
guess.
can buy at the door.
Or any BPW
Any
member
BPW
has
member.
tickets.
And come hungry because it's one price as much as you can eat.
Yes, it is.
It is.
And it's a great omelet, biscuits, and then the bake sale. There'll be cookies and cakes and sweet rolls and pies, and it just
And
goes on
candy.
for
It just
table
goes
and
on.
table
It
and
just
table
goes
and
on.
table.
Making my mouth water.
Oh,
It
and
is.
we're also having a
50-50 raffle this year. You can
Okay.
buy tickets at the door, and then someone will,
Yeah.
after it's over, we'll draw someone's name.
What's the price?
Half of whatever
Half
we
of whatever
raise
you get. That's a
50-50
in the raffle.
Okay.
So half of
It
whatever.
could be a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could.
It could be a
There's
lot of
no
money.
telling.
Because
Have you ever
this
had
place
that
is
money
full.
donated back?
We've never done the 50-50
We haven't done this
raffle.
before. This is
and-
something new this
But
year.
we'll
Just added
suggest
it.
that they donate
We'll
it back.
suggest they do that.
Yeah.
We thank y'all for being
Well,
here.
thank
We
you.
hopefully it's a successful event.
April 9th, 8
April 9th.
a.m.
8 a.m.
The Legion, the American Legion Hall.
Right.
Saturday morning.
On Market
All you
Street.
can eat brunch.
Come
Omelets,
hungry.
omelets, omelets.
Me too.
All right. Thank
Cool.
y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We had a great time on this show, and we don't have time to thank everybody on the show, but I
So
have
just
just
thank
a
everyone.
small amount of time to say thank you for being here.
Thank
and,
you, Daniel.
And we will fight next week.
We'll fight it. Be back next week for round 2.
All right.